morning, everyone. Let's get started just like usual. So we're sitting up nice and tall, feeling that length for our spine. We're going to chin tuck back for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's check to make sure we're maintaining that length. We're going to go side to side for 10 now. 1, back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to get into the next part of our warm-up, and that is we're going to do an ABCD on this one. 30 seconds each exercise, no rest. The first two that we're going to be doing is our 4-count cherry picker with an arm reach, okay? And then the second one we're going to do is our lateral side step with half arm raise here, okay? So we're going to do 2 rounds of that. And then the next 2 that we're going to do is going to be our our transverse squat. Okay, so we're switching our foot to either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock as we rotate through. And then we're also going to be doing our back, forward knee. Okay, so these are our 4 warm-up moves. We're going to do 30 seconds each, and we're starting with our 4-count cherry picker. So let's get ready here. Feet are right outside the width of the shoulders and begin. Here we go. Oh, that's noisy. Let me just turn that one down. So I reach out, middle, in, up. Nice little stretch for the back side of the body. Getting those shoulders moving too by lifting them up. We have 10 more seconds here. And we're going to go into that side step with half raise. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just getting the body moving, getting the joints moving, trying to elevate our internal body temperature. Just the warm up here. In 10 seconds, we're going back to that 4-count cherry picker with that arm reach. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Out, middle, inward, and then up. Three, 2, and 1. Back to that side step with that half raise. Next, we're going to do our transverse squat and our back, forward knee for 2 rounds. Ten more seconds here. We go right into that transverse squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So rotate, squat it down, come back to center, and other side. So think of that clock, right? One foot's at 12, one's at 9, and then both are at 12, and then one foot's at 12 and one's at 3, right? As we rotate through this, 10 more seconds, and then we're going into our back, forward knee. And here we go. Back, forward knee. Ten more seconds, then we go back to our transverse squat. 2, and 1. Okay, here we go, round 2 of this. I want you to think about pressing the heels up, squeezing the glutes on the way up, okay? Engaging those muscles as you drive back up to standing. 5 more seconds, then we're back to that back forward knee. And here we go. So back, forward. Warming up these hip flexors. Warming up the ankles with this backward step here. 10 more seconds, and then we're putting it all together for 1 round. So we're going to go back to our 4 count cherry picker. 2 and 1. Here we go. 10 more seconds here. Then we go into that side step with half lateral raise. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds here, and we're going to go into our transverse squat. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into that squat. Five more seconds, then we're going to go into our back forward knee. 2 and 1, and here we go. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, that is our warm-up portion. So if you get a drink, recover here. So what we're going to do next is a reverse lunge all on one leg. So this is different than a split squat. When we split squat, we kind of put our feet apart and then just keep them where they're at. This, we're still only going to be working one side, and I'm in the middle of moving. I don't have a chair right here right now. Let's use my imaginary chair, okay? You can hold on to your chair from the side or from the front, like the back of the chair here, okay? Or you may be advanced and you may not need it at all. You just want it there in case, okay? So we're going to step back and return, but we're going to keep on stepping back with that same leg. Now the leg we step back with is not our working leg. The working leg is the front leg. Okay, so when we step back and drop that back knee down, we're driving through the heel of this front foot and really engaging this front leg from here and in our glutes, okay? So all one side. So use your chair as assistance as you need to. And if you need to do it seated, here's your option. Okay, we're just going to single leg press on that same leg. You're going to drive through that heel and imagine you're pressing something super heavy away with the heel of your foot, okay? So that's your other option there. We're going to do that on each leg, okay? So 45 seconds on each leg, and we're pairing that with our upper body movement. We're going to do a hammer curl to overhead press here, okay? So some options here. If 2 weights are too much, maybe 1 weight long ways feels better for you. Okay, so here's another option, just like this. Otherwise, we're going to use 2 weights like this, okay? Or you can do a hammer curl to lateral raise as another option. Okay, so if overhead pressing doesn't work, maybe that lateral raise is a better option. Okay, or just the one dumbbell. So 9 minutes here. We're starting with that reverse lunge. Start on either your right or left leg. If you know you have a weaker leg, I would suggest starting on that one first when you're fresher. Okay, all right, here we go. Reverse lunge on one leg. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna step it back, drive it forward. My weight is in the heel of this leg here, and I'm squeezing my glute as I come back up to standing. Remember, you can use the side of a chair, the front of a chair if you want, or sit down in it and do that seated leg press. Remember, that front leg is the working one, even though the other leg is, stepping back. It's the front leg we're working. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do the other side. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Trying to make that mind muscle connection. Okay, so stay nice and focused. Try to contract through the working leg. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, curl to press. Remember, we can also do curl to lateral raise, or you can just use one dumbbell. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to the top. Okay, so starting with that reverse lunge on one leg. Okay, one side and then the other. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. I'll do it from this diagonal or side view this round. Take your lunge through the depth that feels okay for you. Okay, that range of motion may look different from mine, and that's okay. Again, we're just really searching for that mind muscle connection and the work on the leg that's in the front of that lunge. The leg and glute. 10 more seconds on this side. Weights in the heel. That front leg, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Even out, get that other side here. And in 3, 2, and 1. Other leg. 15 more seconds on this leg. 10, 5, 2, and 1. Okay, back to that curl and press. Remember, you can also make this a curl to lateral raise. Whew. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're standing. I'm keeping those glutes engaged. Remember, if 2 weights starts to feel a little too cumbersome, you can always take it to 1 weight, hold it long ways. Five more seconds here, then we just got one more round. 3, 2, and time. Okay, final set. Getting these tough lunges out of the way with first while we're freshest. All right, so back to those reverse lunges on one leg or your seated leg press. Here we go. Remember, make use of your chair if you need it, especially as that fatigue starts to accumulate. Just hit halfway. Ten more seconds. 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out here. One more side, then we're all done with our lunges. Remember, you can do that seated leg press as well. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Step back, slow it down, drive it up, and return. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 5, 2, and time. Whew. All done with those, okay? Final round, curl to press here, or curl to lateral raise. Here we go, ready, and begin. Keeping my core tight, my glutes tight. Nice solid foundation for us to move these weights. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. That is our first strength block. We're gonna go into our second strength block now, okay? So an upper body single arm exercise, so one for each side, and then a lower body exercise. So we are gonna do our single arm low row, okay? So we can split stance that. My hips are squared, okay? And I'm pulling that dumbbell into my pocket, right? Into the pocket. Elbow stays close to the rib cage, okay? We're working this area right here. So this is where you're thinking of squeezing in your body, okay? That's the area right there. And so we're gonna do that on both sides. And then we are doing our goblet squat, okay? So you can do an option here. If you wanna do a transverse squat, because maybe you like that variety, do that, okay? If you wanna do a sit squat because you like that variety better, do that. I'm going to do a regular goblet squat, but please, play around. If there's a variety you like better, you wanna do that, okay? All right, so there are two exercises unilateral on our arms here, back to that 45. So we're gonna start with that single arm low row. Okay, so we're gonna select our weight, split stance. You can also do this seated, right? Seated, we can row like this, or you can row on the outside as well, whatever feels more comfortable there. And for your squat, you would do your alternating leg extensions, okay? All right, here we go. 45 seconds going on the clock. Low row, one arm, okay? Core is engaged, hips are squared towards the ground, ready, and begin. Pulling that weight into my pocket, and I'm thinking about my lats. Fifteen more seconds on this side. Last 5, 2, and 1. Recover. We're gonna set up for the other side next. All right, let's get ready here in 3, 2, and 1. Pulling that weight towards the pocket, keeping that belly button pulled back towards the spine. Fifteen more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we can recover. Next, we have our squat. Remember, if you want to do your seated alternating leg extension, a transverse squat, a sit squat, be my guest. I'm going to just do a regular goblet squat here. Here we go. And let's begin. So my heels are about shoulder width apart. My knees stay pressed out. I lower down and I drive through the heels of my foot. It's really important to think about that glute engagement as you're lifting up, okay? Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay, round 1. 2 more, just like that, okay? So back to that low row here. Remember, those hips are squared. Here we go. Begin. Pulling that weight towards the pocket. Thinking about that lat muscle. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Get ourselves set up for that other side. There we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, rest. We're going back to our squats next. For any of those variations. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Pressing my heels into the floor. Really squeezing my glutes to elevate my body up. Belly button's pulled back towards my spine. Chest is high. Just past halfway. Two, and 1. Okay, just one more round through. And then we are moving. First today, we're doing strength in the beginning, cardio in the second half. So one more round of our strength moves here. Let's get ready for that row and begin. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, recover. Got one more side to get on those rows. All right, let's get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, other side. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, recover. One more set of squats, and that'll wrap up our next block. All right, let's get ready here in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Sink it down, drag it up. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Recover. Another 9-minute block done. Okay, so we're going into 2 cardio blocks here. Okay, so we're going on a Tabata pyramid for these. So these are 6-minute blocks here, and we'll increase with 2 exercises, and we're going to increase in duration for the 2. So the first one we're doing is a side step squat. So side step, and then to the other side, okay? Back and forth, getting into those glute meads, okay? We're gonna side step squat, and we are doing our 3 count knee repeater. So 1, 2, 3, back, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, back, forward, okay? So those 2 exercises, they will get longer round for round and then come back down, okay? We're gonna start with that side step squat for 30 seconds. Let's get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So squat together. If you're seated, you can do those lateral taps that we do, okay, where we just rotate the knee out and back in and tap with the toe. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 10 seconds, and then we're going in that 3 count knee repeater. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And the same thing. You can do this one seated. You're just not, you just switch from one leg right to the other. You don't have to worry about the little shuffle we do here. We've got 40 seconds of these this round. Five more seconds here. 2, and 1. Okay. 50 seconds of our side step squats now. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That step out helps us work our glute medius, these side glutes we have here, which help improve our balance, our knee stability. So training in this lateral is a really important part of our training here, this lateral side to side movement pattern. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Recover. We've got 50 seconds of our 3 count knee repeater now. Should feel a little elevated here, like your heart rate's up here. Here we go. 2, 3. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Back to our side step squats next. So feel that heart rate up here. Breathing a little heavy. Here we go. Three, two, and one. Okay, back to those knee repeaters. We just have a minute and a half left in this block. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Ten more seconds here. Two and one. Okay. One more set of side step squats here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step it out together. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. That is our first cardio Tabata pyramid. And then moving on to our next one here, we're going to do our sweep and shoot. Okay, so sweep, we're going to pick it up, and shoot, we're coming up on our toes. Sweep and shoot. Okay, so you may even have some kind of like ball or something like that, a silver sneaker ball or anything that we can sweep and shoot. You can hold on to. We're not going to actually throw the ball, but pretend to. Okay, and then the other one that we are doing is a V step, because I want to get that Y raise in there. So we're going to alternate it. So we're going to go, this is going to get our middle traps as well by coming up into this V shape. Okay, middle traps are like right in here, this area of our back, and that helps, like if we're rounded, strengthening that helps pull us upright. Okay, so that's the purpose of this Y raise. Okay, so we'll V step it to give it some cardio. Okay, so starting with our sweep and shoot. Okay, option to come up on those toes. If it feels like you're going to lose your balance, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just work on the lateral step here. Okay, so it's a pyramid again. We're starting at 30 seconds. Let's get ready. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to sweep like I'm picking the ball up and then shoot it into the basket. Sweep and shoot. Yep, and if you're feeling really advanced, you might even do a little jump, right? You can do a little jump if you feel strong and advanced. Okay, that's time on that one. So now we're going to go in that V step. When we're coming up into our V, I want you to think of your palms facing one another. Okay, here we go. Out, out, in, tap, out, out, in, tap. Okay, so we alternate. A little cognitive work here too. And think about how when our arms are up in this wide shape, that middle trap area I was kind of trying to point out to you with posture, think about how our fingertips all the way down, if you were to draw a line to the center of our spine there, how it would connect, right? We'd make a complete V. That's the area we're working on. 2 and 1. Okay, sweep and shoot. Okay, let's get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna step aside, sweep it, and shoot it. Again, if you're a little advanced and you want to put a little plyometric hop in there, you can. Just an option though. You can always just do the toes. I would say you're coming up to your tippy toes is that mid, and then just staying on your feet flat like this is the, level 1, tippy toes level 2, and then hop level 3. Okay. Ten more seconds. 2 and 1. Whew, okay. Back to that V step, alternating. Remember, those palms are facing each other at the top of our V. Here we go. Tap. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. Back to that sweep and shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Now pick it up, step aside, and shoot. Right? Side step, sweep, pick it up, shoot. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Whew. Okay. Back to that V step, alternating. 2 and 1. Here we go. Everything's going to get shorter now. Two and 1. Okay. We've got one more set of our sweep and shoot. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. Boom. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Whew, recover. We're just going to do a quick arms finisher today. All right, biceps and triceps with a little bit of balance, okay? So we're gonna do our balanced bicep curl, okay? And we'll switch side. We're gonna do 50 seconds, and halfway through, we're gonna switch sides, okay? So 25 seconds on one leg, 25 seconds on the other. It's okay if like maybe you realize your balance is not good on one side. Even if you wanna put the majority of the weight on one leg and just kind of kickstand the other, something like that is a good option too, right? Because you're still challenging your core to like stay nice and stable through your trunk with majority of your weight on one leg, okay? All right, so we're gonna do 25 each side, bicep curl on both, okay? And then we're gonna just hit that up. We're gonna go into tricep extensions for 50 seconds here, okay? So bis and tris, 50, 10, 3 rounds here. That's 6 minutes and we are done. Okay, so let me see where my 50, 10, there it is, okay. All right, so we're gonna start with that balance curl. Let's get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Remember, 25 seconds per side. Let's keep those elbows close to the body as we go through our full range of motion with our bicep curl. 10 more seconds on this side. Find a focal point you can stare at and just try to stay focused on that. 2, 1, switch up your lead leg here. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, now we're gonna pair that with our bent over kickbacks here, okay? So getting the back of the arm now in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so here I am, I'm pulling my belly button back to my spine. I'm extending my arms long. I'm working the back of the arm now, the tricep. Front of the arm with the bicep curl, back of the arm with the tricep. Keep your neck nice and neutral with your spine. 10 more seconds here. 2, and 1, okay? Second set, 25 and 25 on that balance. Remember, maybe you can do 10 seconds in the balance and then the rest, the 15, you wanna tap. You know what I mean? Like tailor it, okay? Find something that feels appropriate for where you're at, okay? If you get 5 seconds of a balance, you get 2 bicep curls, that's great. Just build upon that, okay? Don't try to force yourself into something your body's not ready for. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch lead legs. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, back to those kickbacks. And just in case you need an option, if your lower back's bothering you, another option is overhead tricep as well, okay? So just wanted to give you a quick little alternative there if this feels like it's bugging your back or anything. Try to take any momentum out of it. So on the way back, you're nice and controlled with those dumbbells coming back towards your thighs, right? 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, final round of our finisher here. Last one. Back to those single leg bicep curls. Ready, begin. Three, 2, 1. Switch legs. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. Final set. Tricep kickbacks, okay? Or you can do that overhead tricep extension. Ready? Begin. So we're not letting momentum bring these weights back down. We're controlling them. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, nice work, guys. Go ahead and get a drink. We're going to do a gentle little cool down here, and then we are on with our day. Okay, so we're going to start with just a little neck and trap release, a scalene muscle here, gently pulling and pressing. And bring it back up to center and repeat on the other side. And back to center. Next, we're going to go ahead and pull across the body. And same thing, other side. Good, and let's continue working down the body. We're gonna get our waist. So if you have your chair here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach and twist and hold and look over one shoulder as best we can. And when you're ready, go ahead and arc it over and twist to the other side. And then back to center. We'll go into our seated figure 4 stretch. So we're going to cross one leg over, lift nice and tall, and then just gently lean forward. It's only about an inch or two. It's not much. Feel that stretch through that glute on that bent leg, on the crossed leg up top. And then release that one, but stay on that leg, and let's do our little flex and point for 5. And then circle for 5, each direction. And then the same combo on the other leg. So our figure 4, crossing that leg over, sitting up tall, and then just hinging forward ever so slightly. This side's even less. It's even less. I'm on the squishy couch right now. I feel like I'm moving a half an inch. And that's okay. I feel the stretch great. I feel it really well. So that's good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release, and we'll flex and point on 5 on this side, and then circle 5 each direction. Excellent. And when we're ready, we'll go ahead and take a big inhale up. Exhale, palms together, the heart, and one more. And then exhale, palms to heart.